Welcome to the Brown County Hour.
Coming to you from the legendary Hills of Brown,
where the plum purple haze,
the one nature herself drapes over the hills and hollers,
inspires local characters, artists, and nature lovers.
It's as though the hills themselves conspire to create a beauty and culture in the heart of Indiana.
Sit for a spell and hear the music.
Tall tales,
true stories,
and current goings-on.
Brought to you by folks who still know how to sit by a fire in winter
and swim buck naked in summer. Welcome to episode 154 of the Brown County Hour. This is Dave Seastrom along with the rest of the crew. In this show, we will be offering a musical year in review for your listening pleasure, featuring our 10 favorite music selections of 2024. In February, we featured a conversation with and the music of singer-songwriter Sherry Ann Wetstein. Sherry Ann introduces herself and performs two of her songs, Icicle Blues and Vertigo.
Hi, my name is Sherry Ann Wetstein. This song is Vertigo, the first song I'm going to do. And this song is about vertigo, which I actually have. So I'm going to try to get through it without falling over. That's my one joke. That's it. That's all you got. No more jokes. I feel like I'm falling. I sure do need you calling to see if I am down. My feet just spun around. I don't know which way's up. I don't know what's down. If I look from side to side, the whole world spins around. I can walk straight and narrow. I'm a broken wheel on a wheelbarrow. The check engine lights on and my sense of direction's gone. Vertigo, oh, you must go. I need my life as I know. Vertigo, just go away. I wanna dance today. Hold my hand, help me stand. Hold me close, don't let go. What I'm up to, I don't know. What I feel is so unreal. Got me all confused and dizzy. Brain is reeling, senses busy. Hiding fear, anxiety. Wondering if I'll ever be. I can walk the straight and narrow. I'm a broken wheel on a wheelbarrow. The check engine lights on. My sense of direction's gone. Vertigo, oh, you must go. I need my life as I know. Vertigo, just go away. I wanna dance today. Vertigo, oh, you must go. I need my life as I know. Vertigo, just go away. I wanna dance today. I wanna dance today. I wanna dance today. This next song is called Icicle Blues. It was written by me, Sherry Ann Wetstein. This is actually a recurring dream that I've had since I was about 5, and this is about my uncle and aunt's pig farm. Jumping off a flatbed, seeing dreams dressed in red, running down the roadway, going down my own way. Never said I'd come back, all I see is the roads black, running down my own path, washing in my self-made bath. Now what you gonna do? Now what what you gonna say? Hey, I'll tell you, brother. Now what you gonna do about those icicle blues? Mama's down in the barn, hands could never do no harm. Daddy's at mama's back, sun is shining through the cracks. Got my feet out on the lawn, hanging with the bugs of dawn. Always made it out with love from up above. Now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna say? Hey, I'll tell you, brother. Now what you gonna do about those icicle blues? I know I've got a hard way to go, but it's the only way I know. I paid my icicle dues. Now what have I got to lose? Now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna say? Hey, I'll tell you, brother. Now what you gonna do about those icicles? Now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna say? Hey, I'll tell you, brother. Now what you gonna do about those icicle blues?
Well, hello, folks. This is Rick Fettig here, and we're at the Brown County Hour, and I'm with Sherry Ann Wetstein.
You did it. You did it. Yes.
People have trouble with that from what she says. Yeah, she's a wonderful young lady, and she comes into our open mic night quite often and brings some friends, and they get up there and jam, and she does a bunch of solo stuff, and she did songs for us here today, and you wrote all those songs, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Okay, well, cool. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? I mean, your dad's a local hero, isn't he, or something?
Yeah. I say he's a legend. Yes, I'm a native weirdo, as I say. But yeah, when I was born, I lived in the parsonage right in the middle of the town. So I was actually born right in the middle of the town. My brother figured out really quickly that he could stick his hand through the fence and get money from the tourists because we were so cute. So we would stand there being cute. But I lived there till I was about 3. Yeah, my dad was the preacher at the Nashville Christian Church when I was born, and he also is a songwriter, and he's been writing songs since I was born. I have a little picture when I was 1 of me grabbing his strings. That's all I can remember, because my dad was always playing guitar and traveling and writing songs. So he's my hero. So he's my inspiration.
And he's an author too, right?
He's an author too. He just published his 2nd book.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Well, then you do some writing because you wrote those songs. When did that start for you?
I started when I actually didn't pick up a guitar until I was about 21-ish. I started with piano when I was 7 and sang a little bit in school, but I didn't really get into my music till I was 21. I picked up a guitar and just fiddled around it and take a lesson. Joined my first band when I was maybe 22. It was the funnest experience of my life. The band's name was Splinter. We were together for several years, and we wrote and recorded and played all over the place. It was so fun.
Yeah.
So, and then from then, I'm in like maybe my 6th or 7th band. I have a band right now, Zodiac Lightning, and we play frequently, and we're all getting ready to go in the studio in January, Primary Sound in Bloomington, and we're going to be recording 12 songs that I wrote.
You playing locally anywhere other than the BCI? I mean, you do whole evenings.
I play all
you do
over the
whole
place.
evenings yourself, and then you and the band play.
I do. I do solo shows. I do 2-3-hour solo shows. I do band stuff. I do duo things. I have all my dates on my Facebook. I've got me side and band side over here,
Yeah.
all separate. But yeah, it's pretty busy. right now we're just focusing on getting in the studio, so I don't have anything else planned. Get through the holidays, and then get the studio recording done, and then we've got a bunch of dates.
Since you mentioned it, how do people get a hold of you, and how do they find you on the...
How you get a hold of me is if you spell my name, SHARIANNEWHETSDINE, if you got that. And then you can type it in and find me on Facebook. Did you get that? You guys get that? Type it in. Yeah. Find me on Facebook. I've got a YouTube. If you go to my Facebook, there's a link to my YouTube, and it has my schedule all right there. So you can see what I'm doing, where I'm at.
Well, we sure appreciate you coming in, and hope to see you around town and listen to you, and great songs.
Thank you very
very
much.
enjoyable songs tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Sherry Ann Wetstein. Our next selection is from Gene Fugate. He was our musical artist for March, and we'll listen to his original tunes, Ghost Train, and then Now I'm Gone.
Late at night when the moon is high, hear a distant whistle and a mournful cry. Along the tracks, a ghostly refrain, rolling through the darkness, that eternal train. The misty valleys, forgotten towns, the ghost train rolls with the ghostly sound, carrying souls of the lost and undone, whispering secrets on its midnight run. That ghost train coming down the line with the rattle in the chains and a mournful whine. The tales from the past, they echo in the air. That ghost train is haunting everywhere. An engineer, phantom in disguise, guides the train with his hollow eyes. Passengers unseen and the voice is low, bound for destinations they'll never know. That ghost train coming down the line with the rattle and chains and a mournful whine. The tales from the past, they echo in the air. That ghost train is haunting everywhere. In the darkness, shadows that dance and sway as the ghost train carries them away. Through the darkness it roams and it roams, a timeless journey that never comes home. Oh, that ghost train coming down the line with the rattle, the chains and a mournful whine. The tales from the past echo in the air. Well, that ghost train is haunting everywhere. That ghost train coming down the line with the rattle and the chains and a mournful whine. The tales from the past, the echoes in the air. Well, that ghost train is haunting everywhere. Well, that ghost train is haunting everywhere.
And we're here tonight with Gene Fugate. He's one of our regulars at the Brown County Inn open mic. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've just moved down here officially, got in here around March. I've been vacationing and drawn to Brown County since about 2006. At that point, I decided it was the opportune time when the housing market the way it was to come down and move the business down here. Actually, what I do is furniture refinishing, custom furniture building, and antique restoration, that kind of thing. I'd actually had picked up with a gentleman up home up in northern Indiana when I first started. He actually had taught me a lot of the trade. Mm-hmm. And the reason I wanted to learn from him is he'd been at this 40-some years, and he was a true craftsman. Oh, good. And I told him I wanted to learn from him because it's something I don't want to die off. I want not to be stopped with him or myself. I want to see it continue on.
Tell us about your music and how you got into it.
As far as music, I've always been around it. I've got a lot of family. Our family get-togethers evolved around music.
Really good.
I remember getting together, and everybody couldn't wait to get dinner done so we can kick the table and chairs out of the way and put the chairs in a circle and start picking guitars and singing. I'd actually had a guitar in my hand from the time I could almost walk. So
Really?
when I started actually trying to play, oddly enough, about the age of 4 or 5, I started picking out, and that was just from watching them.
What are your endeavors? You play a few things around town other than the open mic, I believe.
Yeah, I've played obviously the open mics as much as I can, but I've actually picked up some resident gigs here. One of them being the 19th hole, so we'll be playing there once a month next year. And
Oh, cool.
I'll be playing the local winery at Country Heritage every other couple months or so. And
Yeah.
so all kinds of stuff going on. I'm still actually actively playing with a full 5-piece band up in northern Indiana around Fort Wayne, Warsaw area.
Oh, really?
So I'm playing with them on the weekends. I'm not down here. I spend most of my time driving.
That's pretty far drive.
It
up
is.
there, yeah. Well, I believe you mentioned you had some equipment at home.
No, I do have recording equipment at home where I've been able to demo some of my songs. Back in May, I was actually able to finalize around 5 or 6 recordings of those and was able to release them through digital streaming. So you can find those through iTunes and Spotify and all the other stuff out
And
there.
so then you wrote these songs too that we did
That's
for
correct,
us.
right.
Yeah.
I've been actually started off writing gospel tunes when I was about 13.
Oh, really?
So we started traveling when I was about 13 every summer with church groups and traveling. And
Wow.
eventually it led into playing in country bands and country bars, and eventually started writing stuff to that format. So primarily every band I've been in, that sort of last exception, the last couple has actually been lead guitar and backup harmony and lead vocals. So,
wow.
so I've been playing lead guitar for off and on since 13, 14 years old. So yeah.
Did you study or just pick it up?
I've studied some. I've actually had the opportunity to play with a lot of amazing musicians over the years that were mentors, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually had the opportunity to, back in 2000, move to Nashville, Tennessee. And at that point, it really developed. I had a chance to work with a lot of great guys. One of them was his actually name was Jerry Reed.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually not the Jerry Reed, not Mr. Funny Man, but Mr. Jerry Reed, who's actually the guitar player for George Jones, for the Jones Boys. And so I had the opportunity to do some jam sessions and stuff with him and different
There's
pictures.
some experience, right?
Yes. And I'd been playing my whole life, and I walked up on that stage the first time and I was scared to death. And he hands me his guitar and said, "Here, play some with the boys," And I'm looking up there. They got like steel players played with Johnny Paycheck and Connie Smith, and the drummer was from the Grand Ole Operating Band. And I walked up there just this young kid from Indiana, scared to death. And I walked up there and played about a song, and the guy walks up and he says, "I thought he was going to cut me off after one song." I was like, "Okay, I'm going back to Indiana. I'm going back, I'm going back home." He was like, no. He said, "I've got an extra guitar, so I'm going to play with you."
Oh, really?
So that felt pretty good.
There stood a suitcase in hand, 1 foot out, the edge still in. She said, "Please don't go." I said, "I don't want to leave, but your heart, my heart, that I wore on my sleeve. Now I'm gone, still looking back. That mirror just reminds me of what we had. Point that truck towards the Tennessee line. Gotta find my way back to the dream I left behind. Oh, those Nashville streets, neon lights, it looks like home to me. That's probably where I die." Faded red, a tattooed heart, just a reminder of those painful scars. Covered it up, but I still can't hide all the hurt, anguish, still living inside. Now I'm gone, still looking back. That mirror just reminds me of what we had. Point that truck towards the Tennessee line. Gotta find my way back to the dream I left behind. Oh, those Nashville streets, neon lights, it looks like home to me. That's probably where I die.
That was Gene Fugate. Our May episode featured original music from J.C. Clements, and we'll hear one of our favorite selections from that show Where I Don't Belong.
Now we pause for station identification.
You are listening to the Brown County Hour on volunteer-powered community radio, WFHB, at 100.7 in Brown County, 91.3 and 98.1 in Bloomington, 106.3 at Ellettsville, and online at WFHB.org.
Support for WFHB comes from Our Brown County, a magazine for locals and visitors featuring art, entertainment, and county characters since 1995. Printed 6 times a year and available online. More at ourbrowncounty.com.
You are listening to a special edition of the Brown County Hour, a musical year in review featuring our 10 favorite music selections of 2024. In July, we invited Brown County's newest rock and roll band, Sustain, to perform a few of their original tunes. Sustain is comprised of Brian and Amanda Webb and Jared and Nicole Asher, and we'll hear their song, Take It All.
I'm the phoenix, you're the fire. You tried to take me down, but I'm just rising higher. I got burned, turned to ash. You thought it was the end, you better watch your back, 'cause I'm the phoenix, you're the fire. You thought you'd take me down, but I'm just rising higher. I got burned, turned to ash. You thought it was the end, you better watch your back. I'm a It's a silent, deadly game. I'm gonna finish it, and this is how it's played. I'm a fighter, got my soul. I'm gonna get back up. I'm gonna take it all. I might stumble.
That was Sustain. Tomas Lozano brought his hurdy-gurdy into the studio in August and treated us to a song he wrote for his wife, Rima.
I'm really excited for you to tell us how you came to be drawn to the hurdy-gurdy and more about this amazing instrument.
I saw the hurdy-gurdy for the first time in my life when I was about 16, 17 years old. I am from a small town close to Barcelona, Spain, and I went to Barcelona to a festival, and there was a band from the southern part of France, and I saw these men standing up with one leg up in the chair, and they had the traditional French lute back hurdy-gurdy, and I was just, wow, I want one of those. But at that time, in Spain was very difficult. There was, in Spain, almost the hurdy-gurdy tradition died, and it was impossible to find one, and it took me many years to be able to find one hurdy-gurdy and to be able to afford one. And then when I got one, I had a big problem that there was hundreds of miles around me. There was not a single hurdy-gurdy player, so I could not take any classes or lessons from anybody. This is before YouTube, before internet world. So I had to learn by myself, and it was kind of hard. So that's why we, with two other friends, in 2012, we created the only hurdy-gurdy workshop that is happening in the States, that is happening in Brown County in Waycross, to help all the new students, all the new people that wants to play the hurdy-gurdy.
It's beautiful.
Because it's really tough.
and it is an instrument that is cranked?
It is an instrument that has a crank. There's attached with a shaft to a wheel, and when you turn the crank, the wheel turns at the same time, and the strings, they go across the wheel. It's like a violin. The violin, you bring the bow to the strings, and here we bring the strings to the bow, because the wheel is like a bow. Yeah. And somebody invented 1,000 years ago the never-ending bow.
Yeah. You had mentioned in the talk that you gave on Music in Exile that it was the never-ending bow and the lazy man's bagpipe.
Yes, because you could play, could sound like a bagpipe, because it has drones like a bagpipe, but your mouth is open for drinking if you were, or for singing. You don't have to blow that air so hard.
And it was often played with bagpipe, yes?
Traditionally, in many countries in Europe, the hurdy-gurdy and the bagpipes, they're it's a love duet. They play together the same repertoires, and you will find in many, many places that they share the same music and they play together. Mm. And later on, when the accordion was invented, the accordion was added, and it became the great trio to play dance music all over.
Yeah.
That was Tomas Lozano on the hurdy-gurdy. In September, we were privileged to have the Wetstein family band in the studio. Their members are Jenny Sue, Don, and Sherry Ann Wetstein.
This song is called Sprunica Road. My dad was born there on a family farm in 1910, and it was a hard life. This song kind of tells the story of my family history on Sprunica Road. Listen to a tale about Sprunica Road. My daddy was born there in 1910. raised on a family farm, trying to make a living and do no harm. Life wasn't easy down this Sprunica road. No, life was hard down this Sprunica road. Great-grandpa left the farm and moved away, left the family in a terrible way. My grandpa grew up angry, 'cause he had to work the farm just to feed the family. Life wasn't easy down the Sprunica road. No, life was hard down the Sprunica road. Sprunica road, Sprunica road. That's where my family hails from. Sprunica road, Sprunica road. In the hills and the hollers that my daddy called home. Grandpa got sick, so my daddy left school to work the fields with a horse or a mule. He didn't have much education, but he knew about love and dedication. Life wasn't easy down this Sprunica road. No, life was hard down this Sprunica road. Great-grandma's buried in the old graveyard next to the church, not far from the farm. That's where the family escaped to sing about the blood and amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Life wasn't easy down the Sprunica road. No, life was hard down the Sprunica road. Sprunica road, Sprunica road. That's where my family hails from. Sprunica road, Sprunica road. In the hills and the hollers that my daddy called home. Yes, the hills and the hollers that my daddy called home.
That was the Wetstein Family Band. Longtime protege of Slats Klug, Dan Withard, shared a few songs from his album Mercy in October. And here's Dan's song, Calling Superman.
Okay, listen for the heraldic trumpet.
Calling, calling, calling Superman.
Superman was the bomb when I was young. He was my superhero number one. Up in the sky, if it was not a bird or a plane, then Superman was saving the world again. Taken for granted, that's what I resent. Like Lois Lane is doing to Clark Kent. Am I in love or am I living a fantasy? I'll be your superhero can't disclose it. I'm in love with you, I don't care who knows it. We can save our world, don't make me wait. There's a superhero in us, we just need to put on the cape. Calling, calling, calling Superman. Calling, calling, calling Superman.
That was Calling Superman by Dan Withered from his new album Mercy. He is our featured musical guest this month on the Brown County Hour. And before the music, we were talking about cracking up in the studio with Slats Klug, who is your dear friend and an influence on your songwriting and, according to the liner notes here on the CD, on your humanity. So Slats Klug was like your songwriting coach, kind of.
Yeah, he was. Okay, another funny story. If he didn't like an idea that I gave him, he wouldn't ever just come out and go, no, don't do that or whatever. He would cock his head slightly, close one eye, squint the other one, and then almost imperceptibly shake his head no. And that's all it took. Eventually, after that a couple times, and I had time to think about it, I'm like, he's right every time. I'm not challenging him anymore on any of this stuff. He didn't want to perform the last few years, and he really didn't want to put any more music out. He was just over that, so I think I got to be good friends with him right at the right time, where he was interested in like listening to how somebody else was doing things. And he helped me, especially that first record. He rewrote a number of lines, and I kept saying, I want to give you credit. He said, no, they're your songs.
Now we pause for station identification.
You are listening to the Brown County Hour on volunteer-powered community radio, WFHB, at 100.7 in Brown County, 91.3 and 98.1 in Bloomington, 106.3 in Ellettsville, and online at wfhb.org.
Support for the Brown County Hour comes from listeners like you and the support of the Brown County Inn, a family-friendly getaway destination located in Nashville, Indiana, offering locally sourced food, drinks, and live entertainment, with banquet space, indoor-outdoor pool, miniature golf, and more. Information and booking available at browncountyinn.com.
You are listening to a special edition of the Brown County Hour, a musical year in review featuring our 10 favorite music selections from 2024. In November, we enjoyed the original music of Steve Hickman that was recorded live in our studio. In this segment, we'll hear Easy Life and I Am the Blues.
Give me a sunny spot in an old dry tie. Your sweet arms around me, yeah. Put on some Waylon J, big grin on my face. Living that easy life, honey. Nothing better than the simple things and bring us all together. kick back and shoot the breeze a while, baby. Nothing lasts forever. Now just because it shimmers and shines doesn't make it worth your time. I'm just sitting here soaking up that easy life. Yeah. Oh, that easy life. Come on. Give me a bluegrass band that knows all the jams. Boys, play some Ralph Stanley, yeah. Meanwhile I'm singing backyard hammock swinging. That's living to me, best believe it. Nothing better than the simple things that bring us all together. Just kick back and shoot the breeze a while, baby. Nothing lasts forever. Just because it shimmers and shines doesn't make it worth your time. I'm just sitting here soaking up that easy life. Come on. That easy life. Yeah, that easy life. We make our life so tough, hunting and chasing worthless stuff. Priceless treasure is family. Tell me, have you all forgotten that just because it shimmers and shines doesn't make it worth your time? We're just sitting here soaking up that easy life, day and night. Hey, that easy life. Oh, that easy life.
Tell us about some of your life experience that brought you to music.
Oh, well, I grew up actually. I had a mom that loved to put on Stevie Wonder and James Taylor and all that stuff, and she'd be working around the house hollering, singing anyway. She's a religious woman, very sweet lady, and took me to church, and I think I got involved in actually wanting to play music through church. And then I got into writing because of her as well. She was an intricate writer and had a heck of a syllabus. You wouldn't want to play the lady in Scrabble Gals, I'm telling you. She'd smash, So anyway, I did get good enough to beat her at it, but she'd never admit it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's where I got involved with that. We don't have a real deep family history in music, so I'm hoping to start that seed for my family and my bloodline. But I've just always had a knack for writing, and I loved it. And then once I learned how to somewhat pick on a guitar, I pick on my guitar skills all the time, Dave. But,
yeah, there you go.
I do think that, I have this spirit of wanting to do more than just give people something to dance to. I want them to think. I want our people to think these days. I feel like music lacks a lot of meat and potatoes.
Well, I'd say you dished out a fine portion of meat and potatoes this evening.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we've got to talk about your guitar. That's absolutely incredible. The listening audience cannot see this guitar, but is that wood burning? Is that how you did that?
Yes, that's about 14 hours of wood burning and some light engraving on there. It's got my mom's initials and a sunflower. She enjoyed flowers a lot. So anyway, she had given me that guitar when she passed away. I put that time and effort into doing that, so pretty much I would never get rid of it,
Huh.
But I still play it. It's one of my favorite guitars. And
well, not only did it sound good, but it's absolutely beautiful to look at.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So you mentioned that you've been a lifelong tradesman, and that was some of your introduction as an electrician. So how has that life experience influenced your music?
Actually, I think it influenced a ton. You know, I don't think you learn to feel a whole lot unless you feel a wide range of feelings in life. And I'll be honest with you, I think that having to grit some things out and do some tough work in life makes a man a man. And even a woman. It teaches us about grit and about who we are and about what it takes to get through dark times, you know. And for me, it was really hard. All those years, it felt like being a slave at times, you know, out there in the freezing cold, feet freezing to the plywood. You're stuffing boxes with frozen hands, so your skin's filleting back. You got icicles in your beard. Those are the worst times in Indiana I can remember. But it shaped us. It made us men. It made us realize that little bit of cold wasn't going to put us in an ambulance or in the hospital. You know, we're feeding our families. So it actually built a pretty strong legacy in the company we work at. And it's a family. It's a great place to be. So,
well,
I think it just shaped a lot of my guts and feelings in my music, you know, helped me to put emphasis on things.
Well, there is a reality to your music that comes through, and I can sense that this is definitely a part of it. You know, that toughing it out and feeding the family and staying with it all those years. That's character building, as you say. So.
Yeah, tying heartache and everything else outside of that world, you know, and you got a country song, or 10 or 15 or 2,500.
Well, there was no mention of prison or railroad trains.
Not yet. I mean, stick around. I told you I wrote 2,500 plus in the last maybe 15 years of my life, and that's no stretch. Just how many of them are any good, who knows? But they're there. 90% of them are on Facebook, and you can get on there and find them. If you just put hashtag Hickstick Original on there, more than 1,000 will come up.
Hick Stick.
Yep.
Okay.
Hickstick.
Hello again, my old friend. I haven't seen you in a while. Seems you haven't reached out, so I assume you don't want me around. Word on the street is you've been blaming me for your constant self-abuse. 'Cause I'm full of shame, nothing but bad news. I am the blue. Yeah, the devil gets high on sorrow, so I cut him a deal. He gets drunk, drinking tears from a cup from all that hurt you feel. When you're alone, idle thought at hand, well, that's when I make my move. I'm the source of your pain, that's just what I do. Well, I am the blues. Oh, I'm coming after you. No one escapes my grip. Once I wrap you up and constrict, I'll squeeze the life right out of you, steal your breath, crush your ribs. You can smile and try to hide, but there really ain't no use. I'm the master of depression, baby. I am the blue. Oh, yeah, I'm coming after you. Yeah, you can smile and try to hide, but there really ain't no use. I'm the master of depression, baby. I am the blue. I'm that empty feeling inside your soul. I'm the sweat beating off your brow. I'm that pain on your face, the hurt in your eyes, and the teardrops running down. I'm hammering on your heart About it all you want, son, I just won't turn loose. I am the blue, yeah, I'm coming after you.
That was Steve Hickman. In December, the winner of Amplify Nashville 2024 contest, Michael Mulder, brought his music to the show. Here we will hear two of his original songs, Deer Camp and Dealing with the Devil.
Well, I've been waiting all year for the leaves to fall and the wind to get that chill. Down a dirt road followed by a dust trail leading to a fire pit hotter than hell. Just a few boys laughing like a coyotes yelping late into the night. Where we set up camp on a flat piece of land caught in between a ridge and some pines. When the morning comes, we'll be in the trees, just looking upon the land. And you best be warned that if I see horns, I'm gonna knock them down where he stands. 'Cause I've been waiting all year for the leaves to fall and the wind to get that chill. Down a dirt road followed by a dust trail leading to a fire pit hotter than hell. Just a few boys laughing like a coyotes yelping late into the night. Where we set up camp on a flat piece of land caught in between a ridge and some pines. And if I got what I thought I deserved after working these 47 weeks, it'd be a 160-10 just to walk in on and eating acorns out of the creek. And after helmets and pads, there ain't too much to have for trophies hanging on my wall. I'm just a working class fella, and it's the closest to heaven that I will ever get. And I've been waiting all year for the leaves to fall and the wind to get that chill. Down a dirt road followed by a dust trail leading to a fire pit hotter than hell. Just a few boys laughing like a coyotes yelping late into the night. Where we set up camp on a flat piece of land caught in between a ridge and some pines. Where we set up camp on a flat piece of land caught in between a ridge and some pines.
This evening, I am interviewing Michael Mulder, who is the winner of the 2024 Singer-Songwriter Showdown that was put on and sponsored by Amplify Nashville at the Brown County Playhouse. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it was quite a process you went through to get to the top.
Oh, yeah, it was months on end, it felt like. I come back a month at a time, and I was excited just to make it through the first round.
Well, you persevered, and now you are the winner. And from what I understand, that entitles you to some kind of a recording opportunity that was part of the award, and also that you will be the opening act for the big Amplify Nashville show at the Music Center in December.
Oh yeah, that's the that alone was enough for me, because me and my dad went and saw Gary Allen there, and I think it was March, and I told him then, I said, I'm gonna be on that stage one day. I didn't know it would be this December.
It strikes me that you're a writer that focuses on some of the fundamentals of life, like your kids and family and your place in the world.
Yeah, that's this interview thing is actually hard for me, because my wife says you need to work on your interview skills, and But yes, that's something that's really close to my heart. And Keenan Rainwater said something. I never really said it before, I don't think, but he said, Michael Mulder's the type of guy that if he don't even win, he's all right. And for him to say that, I was like, that's true for me, because my life is perfect the way it is. Anything else that happens is a complete bonus, and I'm very blessed for all those things. And like I said, thank you guys for having me here, because this is pretty cool.
Well, thank you very much for showing up. This is an interactive experience. If we don't have people to interview or music to play, we don't have a radio show. So, the artist and the recording people, we all work hand in hand. So, how did you get started in music?
My dad, he worked out of town my whole life, and he'd bring home CDs, and I'd put it in the CD player, the radio, the stereo, and in my room, and I'd get the little pamphlet out of the CD, and I'd memorize every single song from Mark Wills to Gary Allen to AC/DC. For some reason, I've always had a niche for I just loved music. And then whenever I was about 13 or 14, my dad bought me my first real guitar, and I learned one chord, and that was the G chord. and that was it. And then until I was about 18, I got real sad, and I hunkered down, and I learned how to play a couple more chords, and one thing led to another, and I just started, most songwriters, I think, say they use it as helps them through hard times, and that's kind of what I did. And then it turned into not so many songs that would make you want to drink some bleach, but it turned into more songs like, I got a family now, I got some kids, and I like to go deer hunting, and things like that, and hanging out with friends. But it's come a long way for me. Music has always been there for me, just like most people, and I think I've just kind of had a different type of relationship with it than some folks have. But that's about as far as music's went for me. He's been dealing with the devil and drank on Jesus' wine. He's been dealing with the devil and working overtime. His brown eyes turn hazy, don't say baby anymore. Chews on a matchstick, throws his cigarettes out the door. There ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take away the pain. Ain't no use in staying when you know it's gonna rain. Flowers will wilt and their petals will float away, but there ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take away the pain. He's a Monday riser, midnight rider through and through. He's a lonely drinker, honest thinker, speaking truth. There ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take away the pain. Ain't no use in staying when you know it's gonna rain. Flowers will wilt and their petals will float away, but there ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take away the pain. No, there ain't no ounce of alcohol gonna take it all away. He's been dealing with the devil and drank on Jesus' wine.
That was Michael Mulder the winner of Amplify Nashville 2024 contest, in our April episode, remembered our friend Robbie Bowden, who passed away in March. Robbie was a cherished music community member who helped make Brown County what it is today and is deeply missed by us all. We reflected on his music and appearances on our show, including interviews, music from the String Bean String Band, and Slats Klug albums, and some of their live recordings from our studio. We'll close this special music edition of our show with Robbie's song, Smiles, and the Slats Klug track, Within These Hills, featuring Robbie and Friends.
Lovers with unending smiles, they would walk with you for miles, just because they like your style. What am I to say? But it wouldn't really matter right now why it's like this, or even how. I'll just take another bow. It'll happen anyway. So we go from high to low, always asking for a reason. But it's not you who changes, you know. It's the passing of the season. Wishful thinkers sometimes say things will surely work out someday. It'll happen anyway. Just give me one more day. So we go from high to low, always asking for a reason. But it's not you who changes, you know. It's the passing of the season. Lovers with unending smiles, they would walk with you for miles, just because they like your style. What am I to say?
About.
Well, I'm going to read something. This is from my book, Been Around, that I wrote with Jeff Tryon, as told to Jeff Tryon. Dave Gore did the foreword. You can get these on Amazon, by the way. It's called Been Around. This is called The Spirits of Home. It was Labor Day weekend 2011, 90 degrees and headed for 100. Steamy and sticky, we were sent back to the 1920s on the front porch of Ravine Schrock House on Jefferson Street. Old friends gathered to fill the idle time. The spirit of the rustic souls who lived here before came alive in us. So we spun the stories and jokes and memories. Somehow those moments set our hearts at ease, and we were at home in a part of this lovely place of childhood and past lives, an opening of a door to another time. A stranger walked by and heard us laughing, and she smiled. She could see we were happy to be where we wanted to be, where we should be, where we have to be, and like the spirits from before, where we will always be.
If your longing heart hears the whisper, and courage keeps the dark at bay, the wind will speak of change in seasons. Let it move you, don't worry it away.
So wander off the beaten trail.
Leave this bustling world far behind.
Simple truth will heal the curious soul. Who takes the path you gotta get lost to find? We live within these hills, keepers of the dreams that went before. We live within these hills. Here we will stay forevermore. We live within these hills, keepers of the dreams that went before.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 154 of the Brown County Hour, featuring our 10 favorite music selections of 2024. This show was recorded in our studio at the History Center here in downtown Nashville and brought to you the first Sunday of every month at 9 a.m. and the second Wednesday at 6 p.m. and anytime online. Be sure to look for us on your favorite streaming services.
The Brown County Hour is brought to you by a diverse group of folks who believe, now more than ever, the world is for everyone.
This show was produced by
Chuck Wills,
Pam Rader,
Rick Fettig,
Vera Grubbs,
Lucy Schultz,
Sarah Lytle,
Chad Carruthers,
and Dave Seastrom. We would also like to thank Slats Klug for our theme music. You have been listening to the Brown County Hour,
coming to you from deep in the woods of Brown County, Indiana.
Celebrating the arts, culture, and nature that make this such a unique community.
Visit us online at browncountyhour.com.
The Brown County Hour is a production of WFHB.
Volunteer-powered, listener-supported community radio for South Central Indiana.
Take me back to my home, Brown County home.